Distance learning and online courses are a great way to up one's skills. However, if a student is looking for a job change or looking to work in another country, distance learning is not the way to go. Most companies do not give importance to degrees earned via distance learning, and hence it would be left on the student to convince the employer that the degree has value. Students should first be clear about their career goals and then decide if they want a full-time or distance learning course. I want to talk about relocation shock here. This refers to a shift in what the consumer is looking for and changes to the services that the business offers, specifically hospitality, travel, and entertainment. You don't need to send people on planes around the world for meetings anymore. We know that this can effectively now be done via video conferencing. Companies are going to think that this is something I can do permanently and save lots of money. There's going to be a huge impact on earning potential. Bonuses will be hit and salary raises will be more stringent. We already know that the largest salary increments and raises happen when people move across jobs and industries, and that will be hit because people will prefer to stay with their existing companies and look for growth. Let me give you an example of a business school here. IE Business School, one of Europe's leading business schools, decided on a model called liquid learning. This basically allows students to take classes in any format. They can come to campus, they can study online, or they can study online for part of the course and then arrive on campus for the other part of the course. This gives students complete flexibility, and given travel circumstances, students can take a decision on what works well for him or her. By doing this, business schools ensure that students are still committed to attend their school, and students, on the other hand, need to be flexible and open to learning in different circumstances. To stay relevant, students and employers should look at transferable skills such as creativity, innovation, problem solving, critical thinking, team building, and resilience. No matter what happens to jobs in the future or how industries change, if you have invested in these skills, they can be transferred to just about any job in the world. COVID-19 has changed the job industry for good. Businesses that did not invest in being digital with automated processes are now suffering. Most businesses, to stay relevant, have started their process of digitalization and automation. Businesses have to become more agile and lean in their operations, and this is an important lesson. Know where unnecessary expenses bleed an organization, and also know who are the key people in an organization. Employers will now be looking at these following 5 skills. 1. Communication. People with great communication skills who possess the infrastructure to work from home. For example, they would want people who have access to high-speed internet, a good camera, and someone who can work in a quiet environment at home. 2. Leadership. People who are responsible and ready to take initiatives. Since we're looking at work from home culture, constant micromanagement is not going to be possible. Organizations are going to look for motivated and self-driven employees. 3. Technical skills. Businesses want people who have strong technical skills. For example, today you're doing finance, you still need to learn Python. No matter what industry you're in, up your tech skills. Flexibility and adaptability. Businesses want students who are flexible, adaptable, who will work in a new way post COVID-19. People should be ready to accept new challenges. And of course, I think these are all the skills which you are going to need long after even COVID is gone. The best way for a student to find a job outside India is to study abroad in a country which allows students to work. For example, look at courses in the US, Canada, and possibly even the UK. Once you have done a course which is in demand, you would have a greater chance of finding employment outside India. If you're sure that you want to study abroad, and that too from a top Ivy League university, the international board will be preferred. Boards such as the IB and A-level will give students an edge over the local boards. To stand out among other candidates, one should build the strong profile, and here are some of the things that they can do. 1. Online courses. Candidates should start taking courses in areas they are not comfortable with. For example, business students should take tech and core programming courses, and tech students should take finance and marketing courses. As a general rule, candidates should improve their tech skills. 2. Certifications. Take certifications like the CFA, the CPA, FRM, and so on. 3. Business plans. When there's little you can do in terms of courses or other profile building, if you've ever nurtured entrepreneurial plans, now would be a great time to get the ball rolling. You can come up with a business plan, talk to prospective employers about business ideas, and so on. 4. Internships. You can take online internships and do projects for companies online. Websites such as Internshala, Let's Intern have several resources that you can use. This would even plug any gaps in your resume. 5. Volunteer work. Do projects for companies online. You can do projects for NGOs. Help the community around you. And 6. Something basic, but start reading. The more you read, the better your vocabulary, better your grammar, and better your reading comprehension. Upping your communication skills is a great thing to get started on.